I was 24 when I learned that silence can be more powerful than motivation. At that time, my life looked stable from the outside. I had a decent job, a fixed salary, a predictable routine. Every morning I woke up at 7 a.m., rushed through breakfast, took the bus, and sat at the same desk under the same white office lights. People called it security, but inside me something felt restless. Every day, while pretending to work on spreadsheets and reports, I was building something in my mind. An idea, a dream, a plan that felt bigger than my current life. I wanted to start my own online business. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't fully clear, but it was mine. And when something is new and exciting, your heart wants to talk about it. So I did what many people do. I shared it. First, I told my closest friend. We were sitting in a cafe, steam rising from our coffee cups. I leaned forward and whispered like it was a beautiful secret. I'm thinking of leaving my job and starting something online. She blinked twice. Are you serious? Yes. She stirred her coffee slowly. That sounds risky. What if it fails? You don't even know how stable online income is. Her words were not cruel. They were practical. But something inside me shrank. Later that week, I mentioned it to a colleague during lunch break. He laughed. Everyone wants to be their own boss these days. It's not that easy. If it was easy, everyone would be rich. The table laughed with him. I forced a smile, but now my dream felt childish. A few days later, I told a relative during a family dinner. The reaction was stronger. Why leave a secure job? They said. In this economy, be practical. Don't chase unrealistic fantasies. Unrealistic fantasies. Foolish. I nodded quietly while they spoke, but those words followed me home. That night, I lay in bed staring at the ceiling. Maybe they were right. Maybe I was being naive. Maybe I wasn't special. Maybe I didn't have what it takes. The plan that once felt powerful now felt embarrassing. And the truth is, I hadn't even started yet. But I was already exhausted. That's when I noticed something important. None of those people were building anything new. None of them were taking risks. None of them were stepping outside their comfort zones. They were stable. They were safe. They were secure. And they were very confident about advising me to stay the same. It's easy to protect what you already have. It's hard to chase what you don't yet see. One evening, feeling confused and discouraged, I met my old university professor by coincidence. He had always been calm, observant, the kind of person who spoke less but said more. We sat on a bench outside campus. I told him everything. My idea, the excitement, the reactions, the doubts growing inside me. He listened without interrupting. When I finished, he asked me one simple question. Why are you asking permission from people who are afraid? I didn't know how to answer. He continued, dreams are fragile in the beginning. They are like seeds. If you keep digging them up to show everyone, they will never grow. That sentence changed something inside me. He looked at me carefully and said, build quietly. Let your results speak. There was no long lecture, no dramatic motivation, just that. Build quietly. That night I made a decision. No more announcements. No more explaining my vision. No more defending my ambition. If I was going to fail, I would fail privately. If I was going to grow, I would grow silently. I stopped talking about my plan. Instead, I started working. After my office hours, when everyone relaxed or watched television, I opened my laptop again. I watched tutorials. I studied marketing. I learned about websites. I made mistakes. I deleted drafts. I tried again. There were nights I felt stupid. There were days I wanted to quit. But because I wasn't discussing it with anyone, something powerful happened. There were no outside doubts, only my own. And fighting your own doubt is easier than fighting the world's. Weeks turned into months. Nobody knew what I was building. When friends asked what was new, I simply smiled. Nothing much. When relatives asked about future plans, I answered, I'm focusing on work. Inside, I was building a different future. There is something peaceful about moving in silence. You stop seeking validation. You stop explaining yourself. You stop defending dreams that are not yet visible. You simply act. One night, after 3 months of consistent effort, I made my first small sale online. It was not a huge amount, but it was real. Someone had paid for something I created. I stared at the notification for a long time. Tears filled my eyes, not because of the money, but because it was proof. Proof that the seed was alive. I didn't post about it. I didn't call anyone. I just worked harder. The more I worked quietly, the stronger I felt. Silence protected my energy. Silence protected my focus. 6 months later, my online income matched half of my salary, then 3/4, then more. The day I resigned from my job was quiet too. No dramatic speech, no announcement, just a signed letter and a calm smile. When people finally found out, the reactions were different. Wow, that's amazing. You're so brave. I always knew you were ambitious. I listened politely, but inside I understood something important. People don't believe in plans. They believe in results. When your dream is just words, people see it as imagination. When your dream becomes reality, people call it courage. The same idea that once sounded foolish now sounded inspiring. But the idea didn't change. Only the proof did. I learned a deep lesson during that year. Not everyone wants you to fail, but not everyone is mentally ready to see you succeed either. Sometimes when you share your plan, you are not sharing vision. You are collecting doubt. People project their own fears onto you. If they are scared of risk, they will tell you it's dangerous. If they are scared of failure, they will warn you about embarrassment. If they are comfortable, they will tell you to stay comfortable too. And if you are still building confidence, their fear will become your fear. That is why silence matters. Silence gives you time to grow strong before facing the world. Think about it. When a baby tree is planted, it needs protection from wind. Once it becomes a strong tree, it can survive storms. Your dreams are the same. In the beginning, they need protection. Not applause. Not opinions. Not public validation. Protection. There was another moment that confirmed this lesson for me. A friend of mine had also planned to start something new around the same time, but he talked about it constantly. He told everyone his strategy. He posted about his big move. He announced future success before doing the work. People praised him at first, but when results didn't come quickly, they started asking questions. So what happened? Is it working? Did it fail? Their curiosity slowly became pressure. Pressure became stress. Stress became self-doubt. Eventually, he quit. Not because his idea was bad, but because he felt watched. I realized then, the more people know about your plan, the more pressure you carry. And pressure before progress is dangerous. When you move silently, you remove unnecessary weight. You focus on action, not image. You work for results, not recognition. Today, whenever I plan something new, I follow 3 rules. First, I write it down for myself, not for social media. Second, I work on it daily, even if progress is slow. Third, I speak about it only after it becomes real. This doesn't mean you cannot ask for guidance. It means you choose wisely who to share with. Share with those who build. Share with those who understand risk. Share with those who won't laugh at your early stage. But never seek validation from people who are afraid of growth. Because fear is contagious, and so is courage. One of the strongest moments in my journey came when a younger cousin asked me, "How did you become so confident?" I smiled. Confidence didn't come from talking. It came from doing. It came from failing quietly and trying again. From learning without applause. From building when nobody was watching. That is real confidence. The kind that doesn't need noise. There is a beautiful freedom in not announcing your next move. You don't feel the need to impress. You don't feel the pressure to prove. You don't feel the fear of public failure. You just grow. Slowly, privately, powerfully. If you are planning something right now, a career shift, a fitness transformation, a new relationship, a business idea, a new version of yourself, protect it. Not everyone deserves access to your unfinished dreams. Move quietly. Wake up early. Work late. Study. Practice. Improve. Let people notice the change without knowing the process. Because when the results arrive, they will speak louder than any announcement ever could. Remember this. The lion does not announce it is hunting. It hunts. And when it succeeds, the forest already knows. Your future does not need constant explanation. It needs discipline. It needs patience. It needs silence. I was 24 when I almost let opinions kill my ambition. But I chose silence instead. And silence built a life that noise would have destroyed. So the next time you feel excited about your next move, pause, smile, say nothing, and start working. One day they will ask how you did it. And you will simply answer, I stopped talking, and I started building.